overcome. Maybe I'm just.
No. I think that's an interesting notion. I think definitely. I mean, I wanted to be successful. You know, I felt like the bar was really high and that I was never going to get there. So that was a source of frustration, for sure. But I think on another level that I just really wanted. I wanted things to be settled in my life. I wanted to have this sense of having been, I did want love, absolutely. Yeah, but I also really wanted.
My phone connection was bad there. I'll just get you to repeat that last sentence. You wanted things to be settled, and then you said something about love, but I didn't get the whole sentence.
I said I wanted things to be settled, but I absolutely wanted love. But I even think it's more than that. I mean, I think I wanted, I had the way where I was really cut off from myself, and so I think I really wanted connection. I mean, I wanted to be sort of connected to the person that I was. I guess developing to, if that makes sense.
You want a connection to the person you were developing to? Is that what you said?
Yeah, just the connection to sort of. I was in this sort of big growth phase, and I wasn't really handling it very well. It was sort of, and so the things like. If this worked out with my boyfriend, then everything would be great. Or if I just had a career, everything would be great, So I think the desire line is actually underneath those things in that I wanted, I didn't really want to do the work. I just wanted the sort of superficial things that would make me feel as if my life was going the way it should be going.
Do you read the New York Times Sunday Book Review?
Do I what?
Do you read the New York Times Sunday Book Review?
I do, although I didn't read it yesterday.
Well, about 6 weeks ago, there was a book review of a collection of essays by women on the importance of money in love. Do you recall reading that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I thought that looked really interesting.
I'm wondering if, kind of under the surface of your memoir, your memoir read to me as though the most important thing to you was the successful publication of this book. I could be missing the boat. That was just my feel.
Okay.
I'm wondering if what's going on in the stuff you describe is a desire to be married and taken care of, but to say that you want to be taken care of is perhaps too shameful in this modern egalitarian world.
Yeah, I would definitely say that there's truth to that.
Well, can I get you to elucidate on that?
Sure. Sorry.
The idea. I think most women do want to be taken care of and married, but it's not really something that women are supposed to admit to in our egalitarian age. But that's just a thought from the outside. I was just kind of curious for your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I think that's really. It is a shameful thing to admit that you want to be taken care of. There is some shame associated with that. But I think also, I don't know if part of it, where I live is this very sort of, sorry, I need a minute to think about this. I mean, I think on the one hand, to be really ambitious and sort of out there in the world in terms of your career is an amazing thing. I think in my case, one of the challenges was to then also say, to really admit that I want other things sort of beyond that. That's not part of, I mean, it wasn't conscious for me when I wrote the book. That's sort of something that came later.
It would be ironic or funny that a memoir of embarrassment won't explicitly touch what has traditionally been the most innate of female desires, and that's to be taken care of by a man.
Wait, can you say that again?
It would be ironic if a memoir of embarrassment does not explicitly deal with what has traditionally been the most innate of female desires, and that is to be taken care of and protected by a man.
Yeah, that was not, like I said, that was not, it just wasn't present. I mean, that's certainly, I would say that's something that surfaced later, but it's beyond the scope of the book, for sure.
Is that because you're in a peer group where you're not supposed to admit that? No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, and I think that this term of wanting to be taken care of is sort of, it's a little bit complicated. I mean, in terms of the book, I kind of wanted everyone else to take care of everything else. You know, that was across the board type of feeling. And so, in some ways, the ending to me is really about personal responsibility. So I don't know. I don't think it's so. I wouldn't say that that's, you know, like the deepest longing that I have, or that. I'm curious.
Also, I mean, it's not.
Go ahead.
It's not really something that I talk about with my friends.
Could you say that again? What being taken care of is not something you talk about with your friends?
Yeah. No, in terms of my peer group, yeah, that's not.
How would your peer group have reacted over the past, since you were 18, if you had told them, my primary desire is to find a man who will take care of me?
I'm sorry, that sounds funny. I'm just going to say again, that is not my primary desire.
I know, but how would they have reacted?
I don't even know. I mean, I think
I mean, I can't think of anything more uncool. Just guessing.
Can't think of anything more what?
Uncool or embarrassing than to say what I just said to your peer.
Yeah, I mean, I think, gosh, I think at the end of the day, I mean, your friends, the people around you want you to be happy. And so if you've come to a place where you've determined that that's what's going to make you happy, then fantastic. I mean, I can't imagine that if I said that was my primary goal, and I told my friends that, I mean, I think that knowing me, they would be surprised, but I can't imagine. No, I can't imagine anyone being judgmental, or at least overtly judgmental.